Issachar.
Oh, that's Issachar? Oh, right there.
Yeah. What's up?
That shit don't look right, though.
That's because he not cool, bro.
It didn't sound choppy. Let me try again. Just in case. Alright, should be straight. Alright, shalom, shalom. Foremost as always, we'll give all praise, honor, glory until Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakwadash. The honors to Elder Tahar and the rest of the elders that are firmly pushing this truth. As always, peace and blessings unto the elect. We are here once again on these highways and byways to prophesy the downfall of America. Today is the 18th of August, 2022, year of Yahweh Yahushua turning up. Like I said, we come out here to prophesy the downfall of America. So America is soon to be destroyed by thermal destruction of all you white people in it, so-called white people, right? The restitution of the so-called blacks and Hispanics, Native Americans, all right, which we're going to we're going to imperialize the whole entire earth, man. All right, tune into Isaiah the 2nd chapter. We're going to go ahead and start off with that.
Isaiah the 2nd chapter?
Yeah, Isaiah the 2nd chapter. All right, which I did a lesson before coming out here. The Judaization of the Edomites. You know, that happened during the time of the Hasmonean dynasty with John Hyrcanus. John Hyrcanus the first, which is the son of Simon Thassus, which he's one of the 5 sons of Matthias. Right, you read about them in 1 Maccabees, the 2nd chapter. Right, they started the whole Maccabean revolt, which they were leaders, you know. And during the time of John Hyrcanus I, he forced the Edomites into following the culture of the Israelites, right? That's becoming Judaized, and that happened before when you read the book of Esther, the 8th chapter, all right. And that's going to happen all over again. And he actually told them, like, look, y'all gotta circumcise yourselves. Look, y'all can stay in your land as long as y'all circumcise yourselves and y'all agree to keep our laws, statutes, and commandments. That's going to be taking place during our reign. Over the whole entire world. All these different nations, they have to keep our laws, statutes, and commandments. And if they're not down with that, they have to die. There's going to be a penalty for that, right? And because once you conquer a people, you just don't let them do it. All right, look, we conquered you. That's it. Nah. After the conquering, now it's time to civilize, right? So all these people of the earth are going to be civilized under the elect of the nation of Israel, starting with Yahushua. That's right. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah chapter 2, start from the top, or you want me to start from
verse 2?
Verse 2, Isaiah chapter 2, verse 2. It says, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Ha'adawan's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
Right, meaning what? The nation of Israel is going to be on top of everybody else, basically. Because when you read in scriptures, mountain or hills, right, that's actually dealing with governments, right? A nation of people being exalted over another nation of people. And that's going to be the Israelites. Go ahead.
And it says that the mountain of Ha'adawan's house shall be established in the top of the mountains. It shall be exalted above the hills.
See that? It shall be exalted above all the hills. Go ahead.
And all nations shall flow into it.
Yeah, all nations going to be flowing into Israel. Go ahead.
Verse 3. It says, and many people shall go and say, come, ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Ha'adawan.
Yep.
To the house of the power of Jacob.
Yep, to the house of the power of Jacob.
He will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of Ha'adawan from Jerusalem.
See that? Out of Zion shall go forth the law, word of the Lord. Why is that? Because that's where the Father put his name. He put his name in Chronicles 6, verse 6. And we're going to be teaching these different laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? You read in Isaiah 61 and verse, I'm going to start at verse 4. It says, and they shall build the old ways. When the prophets are on the scene, judgment's in between. It says, they shall raise up the former desolations, and he shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the son of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. Verse 6 is the point. But ye shall be named the priests of Yahweh. Now, why is it that we're going to be named the priests? Why is that? Well, first and foremost, because we're under the priesthood of Melchizedek, the order of Melchizedek, holding a dual office of being a priest, a king, and a priest, right? And then, second of all, but I thought that we ain't gonna be teaching our people no more. So we'll be teaching the heathen. The brothers read it in Isaiah the 2nd chapter. It says that many nations shall say, come and let us go to the house of Jacob, so that they can teach of us of their ways, right? Because that was the plan. Let's grab Deuteronomy the 4th chapter. Us keeping all statutes and commandments, that was supposed to compel other nations to want to keep our laws, statutes, and commandments. See that? But we're not in power right now. We ain't hot right now. But when we're hot, they gonna fly. See that? When we're hot, they gonna fly. Which, when you actually go into the history again of when John Hyrcanus was subduing, some actually voluntarily converted. Some actually wanted to get down. Of course. All right. Who's not gonna flock to who's hot? Right? I mean, that's a no-brainer. Right? Huh?
Winning team.
Yeah, the winning team. Of course, you're gonna want to get down with the winning team, right? And that's what the different nations around the province of the Medes and Persians did. When you read Esther, the 8th chapter, it was a decree by King Ahasuerus that the Jews could avenge themselves of any nation that tried to come up against us. And it says, fear of us, the Jews, fell upon the people of the land. And it says that they became Jews. But what does it mean by when it says they became Jews? They became Judaized. Because we can go into that word for Jew, for the other nations, is the Hebrew word Yahad, which means a fraudulent Jew, or Judaized. And then when you go into the other word for Jew that is pertaining to us, is the Hebrew word Yahweh the Yah, which means a real Jew, an actual Israelite, a Judite, a descendant of Yahweh. You see that? So yeah, so they're going to be Yahad in the kingdom of heaven, while we're Yahweh the Yah, because we're the actual Jews. Okay, we're the actual Israelites. Right. But they're going to be Yahad. Same thing like now, man. Or you have a bunch of our people, or not even just our people, other nations. They come over here to America, and they dwell here for 5-10 years. What do they become now? Oh, they get a
green card.
Not a green card. The step after that,
passport,
citizenship. All right, they get their American citizenship. Now, what are they now? They're Americanized, right? They're American. It's simple, right? It's a very simple concept. Is that they're going to be Judaized in the kingdom of heaven. I mean, duh. You think Moab is going to be worshiping Chemosh in our kingdom? What type of kingdom is that? Just bring back Babylon. Right. For that matter. A free for all. Everybody do what they want. Yeah, free for all. You do whatever you want. Might as well bring back Babylon the Great. Right. If that's the case, because Babylon is that's confusion. Hold on, wait. So you're in power? They're worshiping other gods, though? Right. How much sense does that make?
Right. You said government of recruited man is well ordered.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, that's rock. And this is not well ordered, see? At all. Ain't gonna be none of that in our kingdom, right? Freaks and warlocks walking around. You ain't gonna have that. You ain't gonna have abominations like that. Right. Or everybody's gonna be as straight as a toothpick. Right. In the kingdom of heaven. Anything more angular than that gonna get put to death.
Right, bro.
Go ahead, brother. Let's get that.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. It says, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as Ha'adawan my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
And that land, the land of Canaan, Israel. All right, go ahead.
Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
In the sight of the other nations. Go ahead.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation as a wise and understanding people.
Go ahead.
For what nation is there so great, who hath the heavenly Father so nigh unto them, as the Lord our power is in all things that we call upon him for?
That's right. And so them saying that, them analyzing and saying that, don't you think that's going to compel them to like, damn, like we should actually
get down?
Yeah, we should actually get down with that.
Right.
We should actually get down with that, and that's what's going to be taking place in the kingdom of heaven. All right, the kingdom of heaven is not some mystical kingdom that's going to be up there in the sky, and we're going to be flying around with the Most High. No. The kingdom of heaven is going to be right here on the earth. It tells you that in Revelation, the 5th chapter. Let me grab it. And also Ecclesiastes tells you that the earth abides forever. So this is Revelation chapter 5 and verse 10. It says, and it has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. See that? So the reign of the Israelites is going to be taking place on the earth. Why do you think the Heavenly Father made the earth? He made the earth to be inhabited, right? He made the earth to be enjoyable. Hence why the earth was originally called Eden, all right, which is Idon. Which Idon means what? Paradise.
Right.
The earth was supposed to be paradise, but because the wicked are in rulership, it's hell. But when the righteous bear rule, everybody's gonna be cool. It's gonna be paradise again. So let's go back to Isaiah. Yeshaya. Pretty simple, man. That's what you do when you conquer a people. Or you force them to get down with your laws. Or sometimes you have to force them.
They capitulate.
They just capitulate. Right? Just like how our people did. When you had the Edomites, Shalom, when you had the Edomites coming over here, they were slaying Gad, all the indigenous tribes. Right there when they were whipping Jake or the Judite, and everybody saw it, they just said, fuck it, we just gonna get down. Willingly. Why? Because they didn't want to suffer that same fate.
Right.
Just like in the time of Antiochus Epiphanes IV and the Israelites. It was so much bloodshed going on at that time of the Israelites. So much slain. Right? What you had, some of our people, they fought unto death. Then you had some just said, man, we ain't trying to die. So we just gonna go ahead and get down with the with King Antiochus culture. Yeah. And that's how it's gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. They gonna see us punching a guy to death. And then they say, hey, okay, we just gonna get down.
Shit, I understand it for them.
Yeah.
You see a motherfucker head get punched off his body.
Or, we're gonna have to glorify bodies.
Yeah.
So man, anything we do, which is gonna be crazy. And we get headbutt somebody, they gonna die, bro. They gonna explode.
Pluck a motherfucker.
Yup. Yeah, just pluck them. Yup. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah chapter 2 and start at verse 3 again. Come and let us go.
Yeah, yup.
Verse 3. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up into the mountain of Ha'adawan, to the house of the power of Jacob. And he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths.
That's right. So we're going to be teaching the heathen our ways. Or we're going to be teaching the heathens our laws, statutes, and commandments. Because when you analyze, they don't keep the laws, statutes, and commandments now. Why? Because it wasn't given to them. It's not the time yet. But the time is going to come where they're going to be learning it, right? Everybody's going to be rocking a border of blue with fringes. Right? Ain't going to be no heathen flexing with Gucci, Louis, no.
Belly shirt. Yeah,
they're going to be flexing with our clothing on. With our clothing. Right. That's how it's going to be. See how Esau got everybody looking? See, look at that. See that? See, look, for prime example, that guy, he looks like he's not from here. What he got on the button up, right? The loafers, slacks.
Americanized.
Yeah. But in the kingdom of heaven, that same guy is going to be wearing a border of blue, a long garment, right? And whatever Hebrew Israelite apparel that we're going to be, a turban, a mitre. Some brothers call it a mitre. I call it mitre, right? Be rocking a long ass beard. That's how it's going to be. They're going to be looking like an Israelite. Like, damn, look, see? Another example.
Clean shave.
Yeah, clean shave.
Yeah, you know his ass can grow a beard.
Yeah, bro. Well, it's in his culture to grow a beard. He looked like an Elamite. He could be Elamite, right? But his ass got a clean shaved beard. Why? Because, look, through the spirit. That's what Esau pushes. Esau pushes to have
A clean shave.
a clean shaved face. But when you read in the Zondervan Bible Compact Dictionary, it tells you that beard is a badge of honor. Why do you see the Heavenly Father? Man, Esau want to talk about science. Science. They want to talk about the Chinese thing. They're the scientists, motherfucker.
Right.
Yahweh, the ultimate scientist, man.
Right.
Yahweh himself is the ultimate scientist. Everything that he does is down to a T, man. Why do you think he created women so that she can't grow some facial features?
Right.
And why men can grow facial features? It's for a reason, to distinguish between a man and a woman.
Right.
That's why you got some of these Edomites, man. They be having a long ass hair and no beard. They be look like a woman.
Right.
And so do Moab, especially Moab.
Yeah, especially Moab.
Man, especially little Moab kid or the Rugrats.
Yeah.
Right, they be having that long ass hair. You can't distinguish if that's a boy or a girl.
Right.
But that's why they have made it to where a man can grow a beard, so that they can distinguish. Oh yeah, that's clearly a man because he got that big ass beard.
Right.
But that's clearly a woman because he don't got no beard.
Right.
It's rare you see a Moabite or Ammonite with a beard too, man.
True.
That's rare. That's rare as ever.
True.
But not in the kingdom. Not so in the kingdom. Your ass gonna have a big ass beard, Moab and Ammon.
Right.
Well, when you take a look at ancient depictions of the Moabites, Ammonites, they actually have beards. Yup, they actually have beards. But continue.
It says, and he will teach us his ways,
Yep.
and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Ha'adawan from Jerusalem.
Right, because Zion is basically going to be headquarters. Right, that's going to be headquarters. And every important feast day, everybody's going to have to come up and celebrate that feast day.
Right.
Pursuant to Deuteronomy 16 and verse 16. Three times a year shall all thy males appear before thy power, and the place which he shall choose, and the feast of unleavened bread, which is clearly Passover. The feast of weeks was the feast of weeks. I believe that's the feast of weeks. And the feast of tabernacles. Appear before Yahweh and right. Meaning what? You gotta have to bring some type of gift. Other nations, and you're celebrating these days. You gotta come. We got gifts.
Right.
Or some gold, some herbs, some you just took the word right out of my mouth. Some fun ass woman.
Right.
Yeah, you gonna have to bring some type of gift, man. Yourself.
Right. Like, shit, I ain't got nothing. No, all right, come on. You can wash these dishes. Wash pot.
That's right, Doc. That's right, Doc. So on top of that, you gonna have to bring some type of gift. See that? And you gonna have to appear before Jerusalem. So you have to take that long ass trip wherever you from. You have to take that long ass trip to Jerusalem. And if you don't, there's a penalty for that.
Right.
You go ahead and grab that in Zechariah.
They gonna have to plan that joint like months ahead.
Oh yeah. Just like Jake, man.
Yeah.
Just like Jake, when Jake want to go on vacation or something, right? Oh yeah, man, gotta shave up all the shit. Yeah, you gotta save up all that.
Yeah.
Yep, it's gonna be a long journey. Yeah, cause your ass ain't catching no chariot.
I don't want to pick me up.
All right. Pick up, dash you in the ground. ain't gonna be no chariot shuttle in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
All right, catch the shuttle. Catch the chariot shuttle to Jerusalem. You gonna have to hop on them camels, hop on that donkey, and walk. But this is Zechariah 14 and verse 16. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King of hosts and keep the feast of tabernacles. And we have to go. You're going to have to go to Jerusalem. Because people said from year to year, that's because, you know, Passover, unless you were unclean and you can keep it the first month, you have to keep it in the second month. You have to do the makeup Passover. But, as I say, because we are going to be living in a perfect world, right? Every single year, you have to keep the Passover. Every single year, you have to keep the weeks, the Feast of Tabernacles. Year to year, that's why I said year to year, they have to come up. Because every single year, you have to come up to Jerusalem to keep these important feast days. right? These mandatory feast days or holy days. Verse 17, and it shall be that whoso will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, Yahweh of hosts, shall be no rain. See that? So if you decide or you forget somehow, which ain't gonna be no forgetting nothing, there's gonna be a big ass announcement. Probably gonna have a Lord might have a big ass chariot, right? That same chariot that said come up hither in Revelation 18, we'll have that same chariot. That's gonna hover the whole entire earth. And public announcement, feast of a Passover coming up in 1 month. Get your ass ready, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody gonna be talking about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody gonna be talking about it.
Exactly, especially Pesach.
Yeah.
Cause Pesach, bro, like Pesach is going to be equivalent to like a
Christmas.
Yeah, like a Christmas or something.
Yeah,
you know, a way better Christmas.
Right.
Who the fuck forget about Christmas? Nobody. We even got Muslims celebrating this shit.
Right.
Even Muslims be celebrating Christmas.
Right.
You hypocritical Muslims.
Right.
All right, you even got them that even celebrate Christmas. So it ain't gonna be no forgetting. Now we're not saying Christmas, because you know guys in the truth, man, always trying to find some type of fault.
Yeah.
We're not saying that Christmas is lawful. That's not what we're just saying. How popping Christmas is in America, right? To these people, with the Passover. But even better. That's all we saying. Cause you know how niggas, man, niggas try to twist your words up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause man, you niggas not slick, man. All right, you guys are trying to trip up the Lord and His. You're back here on the earth. You're back here on the earth today, and you're doing the same thing. And that's why I always have to clarify what we say. All right, cause you got guys lying, waiting for you to slip up, for you to slip with your tongue.
Send it to the chats.
Yeah, send it to the chat. Oh, see, look, he make a whole video on you. Yeah. That's not even, what you meant to say.
Right.
See that? Shalom, brother. Verse 18, it says, and if the family of Egypt go not up and come not, that have no rain, there shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite the heathen that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. This shall be the punishment of Egypt and the punishment of all nations that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. You see that? So if you don't come up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles, your ass is grass. Your ass is going to be severely punished. See that? And that lets you know that the laws is not going to be in their inward parts.
Oh, right. Because it'd be automatically in to do it.
Yeah, because why would it sit in here?
Right.
It would be no reason for it to be in here. Right. If the law is going to be here in their inward parts. So that you know that the new covenant ain't for them. Man, this is a perfect question to ask a Christian, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, are we all for everybody? What is the new dumbass definition up?
Right.
They gonna make
spiritual Israel.
They gonna make some dumbass definition up. Right. Then we're gonna have to get it in Jeremiah, break it down, and then go to a precept like this because this proves for sure. Right. This proves for sure that they ain't gonna have it. What you got, Doc?
I got Isaiah 60:12. It says, "For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish; yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted." God, just backing what the brother set up, man.
That's right.
Right? Nation's gonna be serving for all.
That's right. They keep all of our laws. They keep all of our statutes. As brother referenced, it's all right. The 10th chapter. The government of man is well ordered. So we're gonna be having order established in our kingdom. People talking about NWO is coming. NWO, a new world order is coming, but the true new world order, the world order of Shirah, the new world order right hand side, which really it ain't new. It's going to be refreshed, a refreshing world order. See that? It's going to be us at the top and everybody else at the bottom. And really, that's what's good for the earth. All right, tells you that creation groaneth. That Romans 8, waiting for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. We are the rightful rulers of the earth, and the earth is awaiting for us. Yeah, I believe that's Romans the 8th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. You can look at. I'm gonna read this. This is Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 8. I'm gonna start at verse 8. It says, I have heard the reproach of Moab and the revilings of the children of Ammon, whereby they have reproached my people and magnified themselves against their border. Therefore, as I live, saying of hosts, the power of Israel, surely Moab shall be as Sodom, and the children of Ammon as Gomorrah. What does that mean? Completely destroyed. Hey, because there's a scripture in the book of Isaiah 1 and 9. It talks about how talking about Israel professed himself as Sodom and if the Lord didn't leave a small remnant, we should be as Sodom and Gomorrah. Now you hear some people break it down like, yeah, you see, that's why you see a lot of our people, they're homos, man. That's not how you break down that precept. It means completely destroyed.
Right.
Because what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? They got completely destroyed. So that's what that's talking about. I ain't talking about Jake turning into a homo. There's a lot of I should do these. Scripture get break it down totally wrong.
That'd be edifying.
Yeah, because that's what that means. So it says here, therefore as I live, save Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, surely Moab and the children of Ammon as Gomorrah, meaning what? Destroyed. Even the breeding of nettles and salt pits and a perpetual desolation. The residue of my people, the elect, shall spoil them, and the remnant of my people shall possess them. Let them know that this hasn't come to pass yet. Let's go through history. When did the Israelites spoil Ammon and Moab? We barely had any interaction. We had some interaction, in the time it did, right? But anytime after that, we barely had any interaction with Moab. Speaking of them, right here. Hey, through the spirit, that might be a Moab and an Ammonite. Through the spirit. Which I can't tell the difference. They tell me all niggas look the same. The motherfuckers look exactly alike, man. I can't tell a Moabite from an Ammonite, man. With their woman, you can tell with their woman. Ammon has a little bit more of a petite body than the Moabite woman. And they got bigger oranges, grapefruits. I can tell with Ammon, but for the most part, especially men, you can't tell the difference. Me personally. But verse 10, this shall they have for their pride, because they have reproached and magnified themselves against the people of Yahweh of hosts. Right here is verse 11. It says, Yahweh will be terrible unto them, for he will famish all the gods of the earth. See that? So the Heavenly Father is going to famish or destroy all the gods of the earth. So all the idols of earth are going to be destroyed. Because, can we get 1 Corinthians 8, verse 5, I believe? Because there are gods many and lords many. We read scripture and power, which is Yahweh. That's it, right? There are gods many. Yep.
Verse 5.
Yep.
1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 5. It says, for though there be that are gods, whether in the heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords.
You see that? There are gods many and lords many. But all these different gods, these different idols, tell in Zephaniah the 2nd chapter, the Heavenly Father is going to famish all of them, right? Ain't going to be no more Chemosh, which Chemosh is the god of the Moabites. Ain't going to be no more Buddha. Ain't going to be no more Cesare Borgia, Baal, so on and so forth. Because the Heavenly Father is going to destroy all those different gods, all those different idols. It says, and men shall worship him. See that? And all men are going to worship Yahweh. Everyone from his place. What does it mean by everyone from his place? Everyone, because all the nations are going to go back to their homeland after 1,000 years, if they choose to, right? Now, speaking as a man, a lot of them is really going to want to stay with us. And you know what's going to happen? We're going to have to hammer all through their ear. See that? Because when you go into our law, it tells you how a Hebrew servant, at the end of 7 years, if he doesn't want to depart from his master, he says, oh no, I want to stay with my master, because it's killing over here, right? They bore all through the air, symbolizing that they're a perpetual slave. So some of them are going to be like, oh no, I want to stay right here with you, master. We just okay, cool. Get the all. We're going to drill the all through the air and symbolize, hey, look, you're mine forever. And you're going to be passed down from generation to generation. Yep. Because all the laws, statutes, and commandments are going to apply in the kingdom. All right, some of them anyway, you know, because you already know it's going to be some laws that's not going to be, you know, called for, right? Like when you read through Leviticus 18. Hopefully, we ain't gonna have to put no homos to death. Right. You know, hopefully, we're not gonna have to put adulterers to death. You know what I'm saying?
Because other nations, right?
You know, hopefully not.
Oh, okay.
Although we know they ain't gonna be perfect, they're not gonna be perfect. Hopefully, they don't do no shit like that.
Right.
But come on, now, how hard is not to commit adultery, right? Come on, now, that should be pretty. I mean, that should be pretty hard. I mean, it should be pretty easy. But let's just say one does, right?
Yeah.
We gonna make a public example of that one, and then fear is gonna come up. Everybody else, oh yeah, now we know not to do that.
Right.
You know.
Motherfuckers gonna be snitching on each other and shit.
Yeah, But it says everyone from his place, even all the hours of the heathen. See that? So all the heathens gonna worship Yahweh. Why? Because the Heavenly Father is gonna famish all the gods of the earth, and we're gonna be teaching them. Or through the Spirit, when you read the Ten Commandments, what is the first commandment? Having no other idols before the Most High. So that's probably gonna be number one. All right, look, number one, no idols. Anybody with idols, you're gonna be stoned. You're gonna be set on fire. Yup, gotta go, because that's actually a sin unto death. That's why Israel really, when you actually analyze the scriptures, that's why Israel is in the state that they're in right now, because of idolatry. Because people lacks faith. As soon as we came out of Mount Sinai, as soon as we stepped foot out of that place, what was niggas doing? Niggas was doing around a golden calf, man. Yeah. Moses was like, what? Moses and Joshua was looking at each other like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. It sounded like war. No, it was niggas motherfucking dancing. All right, Benjamin jumping from the golden calf, doing all types of dances, doing flips, doing backflips off a golden calf. You already know the main ones that was worshiping the calf was Ephraim, though.
Oh yeah, they love the idols. Yeah.
You already know, because it says Ephraim was joined to idols. Let him alone. Ephraim was like the main. Spirit Ephraim was probably the one that Aaron. Come on, make it. Make the idol, man. Make the idol. Hey, because when you read in Kings, Jeroboam replicated that same calf.
Right. To keep the Israel going back to Judah, right?
Yeah, bro. Jeroboam replicated that same golden calf when you read Kings. And the spirit, them Ephraimites still worship a golden calf, man. Cause I'll never forget this one brother had showed it to us in a music video. It was a Puerto Rican music video, and they had the golden calf in the background, bro. Yup, they had a golden calf in the background. So that's how you know. That's how you know that them Ephraimites are the Northern Kingdom, man. They're the same ones, bro. Let's finish off in Isaiah. What you got? That's it on First. Go to Isaiah 2. Did you finish verse 3, or was it more?
No, yeah, I was done 3. I'm not 4.
I bet.
Isaiah 2 and 4. And he shall rebuke, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
They shall beat their swords into plowshares. Meaning what? Man, all the weaponry is going to be gone. Y'all motherfuckers going to have to pick up agricultural weapons, utensils and tools, right? Because it says in Isaiah 61 that what? The sons of the alien shall be your plowmen. So yeah, you're gonna be, our vine dressers, all that stuff. Our watering our flowers, gardening our gardens, different things like that. Keep y'all asses busy. Hey, cause they said that what's that saying? Freedom is the devil's work or something like that.
Yeah, idle mind.
Idle mind, what? What's that?
It's the devil's playground.
Yeah. Idle mind is the devil's playground, man.
What's that scripture say?
Keep your servant work, lest you be idle. Because much idleness is much wickedness. Yeah. They ain't got nothing to do. Be wicked. Right. They gonna be being wicked. Hey, because my mom, all my family, that's a Hamite. Hey, bro, where you from? You're not from here, bro. No, you not.
Sudan? Sudan?
From East Africa?
Kenya.
Okay, so Uganda? Why you lie then, bro? Man, no, you not.
Yo, you can tell he just goofy with it.
Yeah, bro, he a Hamite. But that's a Hamite.
Yeah, he goofy, tall, and lanky.
That's a Hamite.
His shit don't look coordinated when he walk.
Yeah, not even that, but the spirit, bro. He's a Hamite.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't met too many Hamites. That's a Hamite, bro.
Yeah, Con. Him and the Sudanese boy.
Yeah, from 13th Market.
Yep.
I probably seen 5 Hamites. That I knew.
Yeah, that's a Hamite, bro.
That's a Hamite.
That's a Hamite.
That didn't know. Maybe ain't no maybe shit.
Bro,
that's a Hamite, bro. That is not a Jake. He's goofy as fuck, bro. The head shit, everything, bro. That's a Hamite, bro.
Yeah.
That's a Hamite. Me and him is not the same, bro. Not at all, bro.
He's goofy,
bro. Hey, he's goofy, bro.
You got some goofy Jakes.
No, but you can say this motherfucker's goofy. Yeah. That was a clear Hamite.
Spirit.
Yeah, with Uganda, I'm not sure who they descend from, but I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back to Egypt. Ms. Ron, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not sure what the Uganda line is, but he looked like he looked like from the hieroglyph of Egypt, bro. An Egyptian hieroglyph. Yeah. Black as shit, lanky, skinny, lanky and tall. Yeah, yup, that's him. There, bro. This is verse 4 again. Man, bro, that's a Hamite, man. That's crazy. It's crazy when you see a Hamite, because you don't see too many Hamites. Yeah. You really don't see a lot of Hamites.
Over here, no.
No, over here, nah. Yeah. That's a real life Hamite.
Yeah. Bobo.
Yup. Go ahead.
Con. Isaiah chapter 2, verse 4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords, plowshares, their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Said neither shall they learn war anymore. So ain't gonna be no World War IV.
Yeah.
So this might as well. Hey, look, World War III now is World War Z.
Right.
World War Z.
I like that.
Because what comes after Z? Nothing. So after World War III, ain't gonna be no more war. The only type of war it's gonna be is us rounding up of these different nations. Really, it's not even gonna be no war.
Yeah.
War is like, some type of competition.
Yeah, it's a mix on both sides.
Yeah, something.
That's a slaughter.
That's a slaughter, right? Yeah, the brother Tamayim said, he said, Uganda is south of Sudan. It makes sense. They all got pushed down. Yeah.
Right.
See through the spirit.
Yeah.
So Uganda, them guys in Uganda, they more than likely come from Mizraim. Yup. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Because when you actually look at the Sudanese people, which they know that they're Egyptians too. Right. The Sudanese, they know that they're Egyptians. So them light bright Egyptians that be running these stores, and they're not no real Egyptians.
Right.
Unless through the spirit, their mom was mating with the real Egyptian, and their mom is Arab,
right.
And they down the line, lighten up. Yeah. But other than that, man, they're not really Egyptians. They're of Ishmaelite and Edomite descent because a lot of them are Edomites, bro. A lot of them Edomites, a lot of them are Ishmaelites. But that's the thing with Esau. Esau conquers the nation, and then they take upon their nationality. Right? Like me and the brother was going through it earlier today. Will you take a look at the true Romans before even if you want to be real? We weren't even the real Romans. We're Israelites.
Right,
How the fuck can we be a Roman and Israelite?
Right.
We're not even the real Romans.
Yeah.
Now, we took on that identity after the western half of the Roman Empire fell, right? Because that's when that's when we totally lost our nationality.
Yeah.
After 70 AD, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
After 70 AD, it was a total wrap, bro. Like, we totally wasn't calling ourselves. You have remnants, of course, we have remnants, right?
Yeah.
That may had a clue, like, yo, we gotta be the Jews, you know what I'm saying? But more than likely,
not as a whole.
Not as a whole, hell no, bro. What's up, bro? Man, what was I about to say? Man, what was the point? Yeah. So really the real Romans are those of Japheth, the Etruscans. And when you look at them, they're dark-skinned people, man. They're dark-skinned people. They're actually the real Romans because they were inhabiting the land of Italy. And where's Italy? Rome, Italy. Right. Over there in Europe. So really the real Europeans are actually of Japhet descent. Those are the true Europeans. When that defeater though. Those are. Yeah, that's it. Those are the real Europeans.
Nah.
We're not the real Europeans.
Right.
If you want to be technical. Now we just took on that identity because, you had my man Septimius Severus, precept and that with Revelation, the 20th chapter, that we would, take on the second half of the Roman Empire, which was the Byzantine Empire. We assumed that identity, but really we're Israelites. Can't be Romans and Israelites at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
Yep. That's it on verse 4?
Yeah.
What
Jacob, come ye, let us walk in the light of Adawan.
Right, which light symbolizes what? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And that's what we're doing right now. We're walking in that light. That light, like I said, it symbolizes that wisdom.
Right.
And all these different nations are going to have to follow the light. Why is that? Because we are going to be the new Lucifer in the kingdom of heaven. Oh, he says they'll be Lucifer. Which all Lucifer means light bearer. It's the Hebrew word hayalal, which means light bearer, beaker of light. Just like how Esau is the beaker of light now, we're going to be the beaker of light in the kingdom. Why? Because the light of the wicked is going to be put out.
Right.
You got Ak.
I got Isaiah 14.
Con.
Isaiah chapter 14.
Ain't nothing spooky about the word Lucifer, man. All right, don't be carnal.
Right.
Don't be a Christian.
Right.
Hey, cause you got guys that like you got this dude Yubya, right? Now this dude Yubya, he used to be in Sakari, Seattle, right? Now he says that all of One West camps are Luciferian sellouts. Now, Yubya, how much of a retard can you be, bro? Well, he is kind of retarded.
Right.
He kind of retarded. I know it, man. Lucifer is not a bad word.
Right.
Talking about somebody Lucifer. So you're saying that we're we're a light bearer fallout?
That don't make no sense.
Luciferians has nothing to do with being a Satanist, man. All Luciferian means is being a beaker of light. Yep, and the brother got it right here. Okay, the brother has it right here. Which Lucifer does not reference the spiritual demon Satan either. It's the Greek, it's the word hayalal, which really, if you wanted to be honest, the word Lucifer should not be there in the scriptures. They got that from the Latin Vulgate. Really, it's a Latin word. They got that from the Latin Vulgate, which the Latin Vulgate was the first complete
New Testament.
complete Bible. It had the Old Testament, Apocrypha, and New Testament. That was the first actually complete Bible, right? Which I believe it was compiled by early church father Jerome, the Latin Vulgate. Now it says right here in the blue letter, Lucifer, light bearer, shining one. See the shining one,
Right.
shining one.
Right.
So really, you hear Jake talking about I'm a star. Which Rick Ross got that song, I'm a star.
Right.
He's saying that he's Lucifer.
Right.
Which through the spirit, when he comes back in the kingdom of heaven, through the loins of the elect, he will be a Lucifer.
Yeah.
You're damn right. And then it says here, describing the king of Babylon. Is Satan the king? Wouldn't it? Is Satan the king?
Right.
When was Satan ever made the king? Never. It has nothing to do with the spiritual demon. Because when you read Isaiah 14, it says, is this the man that makes all the earth to tremble? Which the Monday Lucifer right now is Esau. Right? Really Esau, all right? The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers and them. These average Joe Edomites, they ain't no Lucifer.
Right.
They're stupid for all hell.
Yeah, ain't nobody following it.
Ain't nobody following these average Joe Edomites.
Right.
They're really the top echelon of Esau. All right? Here you go, bro. So the house of David is actually Lucifer. They're gonna be that beaker of light. You grab Isaiah. I want you to get something else.
Light of the wicked shall be put out.
Yeah, Job 18 and 5. See, bro, you think he's Lucifer?
Fucking high orders.
Bro, that guy's not.
Shoes.
Yeah, bro, that guy not Lucifer. We're actually gonna be the new Lucifer. Which we've been Lucifer. All right, we've been Lucifer. I'm getting comfortable saying it.
Yeah, I'm like, they cropped this.
Hey, look, whoever crops it and edit it out, they're dumb as hell, man.
Yeah.
They're retarded.
Yeah.
They're retarded. Hey, because you know Yahushua called himself Lucifer, because one of those definitions says morning star, and and the blue letter. And Yahushua said, "I'm the morning star." Let me go ahead and grab it real quick. I know it's in Revelation. So how the scripture says, you got to be born again. Yeah, Revelation 22:16. I, Yahushua, have sent mine angel to testify to you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, letting you know that Yahushua actually came from the seed of man. And the bright and morning star. See that? He called himself the morning star. I wanted to see if that was a compound word, but it's not. So it says, but morning, right? It says brilliant, and the early day. Which brilliant is associated with what? Being smart, right? Having some type of wisdom. Yep. So the Lord even called himself that. Right. It was one of the definitions for morning star.
Yeah.
See? So if a guy want to scoff and make a video, well, guess what? If you believe in Yahushua, he actually said that too.
Yeah, you just cut yourself.
You just cut yourself. See? But that's why you have to be born again, man. You have to be born again. But go ahead, brother.
Job chapter 18, verse 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out.
You see that? The light of the wicked is going to be put out. Meaning what? The wisdom of Esau is going to be put out. Which really, when you read the scriptures, man, the shit that he pushes out, it ain't even knowledge for real.
Right.
That's the 19th chapter. Surah 19 and verse 22. It's the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
Right.
Yeah, see, so really, man, this shit's not even really wisdom, bro.
Because wisdom really helps you maneuver through life in the best way possible.
Yeah.
That shit don't help you.
Yeah, bro.
How to cook a pork sandwich or some shit.
It's death, bro.
Yeah.
Or the culture of westernized civilization. And a lot of people are getting hit to it. Well, I think you got all these brothers, right? You got all these brothers that's on social media. Get a passport,
Right.
and leave. These Americanized women, these westernized women.
Yeah. I'm in this group. It's called the Black Man's Option.
Yeah.
It's just Jake posting pictures when they go to DR and all that.
Yeah.
And posting all the women that they just be flocking, bro.
Yeah.
And they be humble too.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, why? Why? Because of what Esau pushed on these women out here, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't gotta be submissive to your man. Or you ain't gotta do what he tells you to do. Now, granted, I do, because I look at both sides. I do understand. Okay, a woman don't want to be submissive to a pants sagging nigga.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, yeah, a sucker. Okay, I understand. All right, pants sagging nigga.
Yeah.
His under his fingernails black as shit.
Rolling up blunts and shit.
Rolling up blunts all day. Okay, all right, yeah, I kind of understand that. But a masculine man, right? A man that's really on his shit, right? A man that actually take care of himself. Really, a man of the Lord. Fuck all that. A man of the Lord.
Right, bro.
I know bummy man of the Lord now. All right, I ain't from those kinds. Right. Really, a man of the Lord that's really on his shit though. Of course, man. He's supposed to be all in for him. But Esau pushed a narrative, put a bug in a woman's ear that you don't got to. So like the brother said, wisdom is supposed to help you out.
Yeah.
How is that helping anybody out? Because now a woman, instead of being in a feminine frame, they're actually in a masculine frame.
You got
two men in the household. That's why it don't work.
Right.
That's why it don't work out, bro.
Right.
Because really in actuality, man, a woman's supposed to be supposed to be at home. Esau said, no, y'all can go to work. You stupid idiot. Right. They're supposed to be keepers at home. Right. They're supposed to be taking care of the crib.
Yeah, yeah.
It's supposed to be taking care of the habitation
Kids.
and the rugrats. You see that? Not supposed to be being at work, being on their feet for eight hours, right? And then coming home tired of. Listen, bro. You come home after an 8-hour shift. What human is gonna want to cook after that? Then clean, take care of rugrats, and then on top of that, you come home, you trying to glaze some donuts, right? They tired of shit.
Yeah.
So that's taking them out of their frame, huh?
Right.
So again, the light of the wicked has to be put out, because their wisdom makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. It's destruction.
It's destruction, bro. It's death, and that's why a lot of marriages are failing.
Yeah. Like I think more than like half of them, bro.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah.
And that's why, like I said, you got brothers like, man, fuck all this shit. Get your passport and go travel and get you a woman out of America, because these women, man, they're out of control. Well, really, who made them out of control though, man? Who did it? That's why we're gonna fuck y'all asses up, man. The kingdom, you damn Edomites. Right. We're gonna put hell on you, man.
Yes.
Bro, the roles are going to be reversed in the kingdom of heaven. Pursuant to Deuteronomy 30 and 7. That rhyme too. Pursuant to the kingdom of heaven. Pursuant to Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Bars, bro. Go ahead. Oh, Slaw, I didn't finish this. Sirach 19 and 22. It says, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. Neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. Right, the counsel of sinners is prudent. Right. So when the elites gather together and try to conjure up different laws and stuff like that, man, that ain't prudent. Right. They're thinking they so prudent. Right. Not prudent at all.
Fucking wicked.
It's wickedness. And the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. So go ahead, brother.
Job chapter 18, verse 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
And the spark of his fire shall not shine. Go ahead.
It shall be dark in his tabernacle.
Yep, the light shall be dark in his tabernacle. Go ahead.
And his candle shall be put out with him.
And his candle's going to be put out with them. Beautiful. Right? You know that saying, going put your lights out? Yeah. Yahweh Shah's going to put these devils' lights out. All gas, no brakes from the devils. Right. This is Revelation 18 and 23. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee. And the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. He's talking about Babylon the Great. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth. For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. You see that? By thy sorceries were all nations deceived. All these nations were deceived by the trickery of Esau.
Right.
Are the enchantments, all witchcraft that they pushed out? It was all by design. But all that's going to be out. All that's going to be put out by Yahweh Shah and the elect. Once the nukes fall and then we take over, then our light is going to be shining. Right. We're going to be the next speaker of light. Right. Which that's what we're kind of doing right now. Because it tells Matthew to let your light shine. Let your light shine before men. We're actually letting our light shine right now. And it's shining before whom? Those who want to repent. Because not all people is going to want to gravitate towards this light.
Yeah, not right now.
Yeah, let's get St. John the 3rd chapter, verse 18. This light right now is too bright for people to go. That's why a lot of people don't want to come to the light.
Right. And
those that don't want to come to the light, guess what? You will be lit on fire.
Right.
By thermonuclear missiles. Go ahead, Odd.
3 and 18. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not condemned already.
That's right, talking about Yahweh Shah. So you don't believe on the Lord Yahweh Shah, you're condemned, which condemned is damned. Right. Are you damned? Right? Go ahead, Odd.
Gone. Because ye have not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father.
Which is Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Verse 19. And this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world.
See, that light has come into the world. Right. Which Yahweh Shai was speaking of himself. But now we're in the stead of Yahweh Shai. Right? So we're that light as well.
Right.
Light is coming to the world. Go ahead.
Con. It says, and men love darkness rather than light.
Yeah, and these people love darkness rather than look at this jokester right here, man. He loved darkness, Doc. Look at that. He loved darkness rather than light. Men love darkness rather than light. Why? Because it's easy. It's easy to be wicked, man.
Yeah.
It's easy to be a damn homo.
You ain't gotta do shit.
Yeah. Just be wicked.
Yeah.
And you don't gotta think about it.
Right.
Nothing.
Right. Brute beast.
Yeah, bro. It's easy to be a brute beast, but to actually live a righteous lifestyle,
Right.
man. Hey, shoot, and man. Sometimes it's kind of hard.
It takes a man.
Yeah, it takes a man.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta do. You have to strive to do good to know niggas.
Yeah. Especially here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you want to slap the taste out of somebody's mouth.
Yeah.
But you can't do it because you know you're not supposed to be living a carnal lifestyle.
Put a motherfucker to death.
That's right, bro. You know, sometimes it ain't easy being spiritual, but that's why the Lord is going to give us a crown. How we endure. Yep. Go ahead, bro.
Con.
What's going on, brother?
John chapter 3 verse 20. Everyone that doeth evil hates the light.
Yeah, everyone that doeth evil hate the light, and it tells you that in Amos 5 and 10, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate. See,
Yeah,
that's the spirit. That's the spirit.
That is the spirit,
That's
bro.
the spirit, bro.
What
See,
was that nigga looking at?
see, bro. You just wanna punch on somebody.
Hey, that's that evil eye for
Yeah,
real.
for real, bro. He gave you this. He gave you the side eye. See that, and it's right there. You just wanna punch. You wanna punch the lipstick off that nigga. Look like that had on lipstick.
Yeah, right.
Through the spirit, he probably Simeon too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he's Simeon. Hanging with a damn goop. Who the fuck hang out with a goop unless you're an Edomite? Only time I spoke to a goop was for homework in high school.
Or some Chinese food.
Yeah, that's it.
What's some something to catch up on him?
Only time you saw me being nice to a goop, cause I'm trying to get this homework.
Yeah.
All right, run that homework now.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
For the most part, I ain't talking to no goop.
Yeah.
What else wrong with these niggas, man?
Where you cooking them in ball and shit.
Yeah, that's it, man. Go ahead, bro. Which goops are the worst people you want to play basketball with, man? Like, bro, they will hack the shit out of you, bro. But you did. It was, just real quick little sidebar. It was these two goop brothers I used to hoop with at the YMCA. They were nice actually. But through the spirit,
They probably J.
they probably.
I knew it.
They got me like that. Ain't no goop hooping like that, bro. Look at Yao Ming, bro. Yao Ming probably had like a 6-year stint, and he was only tall as shit, bro.
That was it.
That was it.
He wasn't like overly nice.
Bro, he wasn't, bro. He wasn't, bro.
Yeah.
McGrady, that's why Tracy McGrady was suffering all them injuries, carrying that bum ass team.
Yeah, somebody dunked on him too.
It was Nate Robinson.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't dunk by 5'11", nigga. Come on now. Hey, but that's the spirit. That's how you know, man. These heathens ain't fucking with us, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Even in our lowest state,
Yeah.
these heathens aren't fucking with us. Even in our lowest state. So imagine when we get in our highest. Matter of fact, Tamayim, hey, that's the Cyrac. That's the Cyrac somewhere. Yeah. I remember, bro. It was brought out. It was brought out this past weekend, bro.
What?
Basically says, in the poverty of man is honored, how much more in his glory.
Wow.
Hey, if you're still on the comment board, post it, Bob Kashar, bro. Get that joint real quick. Hopefully he's still on the comment. Or anybody, if anybody know where that precept is at.
Better look for it.
Yeah, I want to say Sirach the 10th chapter, bro.
Man is honor and poverty.
Yeah. Type in a man is honor and his poverty, King James version. Sirach, King James version. Oh, I got it right here.
Beautiful.
Sirach chapter 10 and verse 30.
He's a brother.
He's a brother. What you mean by that?
Like, he's about, like Judea and, whole African Judea.
Hey, what's your father like? Where your dad from? Huh?
African American.
African American. Your father African American. What's your mom?
Chinese.
Oh, your mom's Chinese. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's right. He is a brother. Yeah, Judah, tribe of Judah.
What's that?
You're actually from the tribe of Judah. The Bible. You read the Bible?
I
Or-
have a Bible in my room.
Okay. Well, if you know in the Bible, you have three key people: Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Just to cut a long story short, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now, Jacob came forth 12 tribes, which the top tribe of Judah was the so-called African American, the so-called Negro today. You will be from the tribe of Judah.
I didn't know. Thank you for letting me know.
Yup. Damn, you a brother, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, you mind get you on camera? You mind?
Be next time.
Next time, all right.
So I gotta work out.
All right, bro.
Actually, ended up-
All right, bro. That's right. That's cool, man.
Mhm.
You know, but that was rare. I had a cushion like did that.
Yeah. I hear like you talking shit. Hey,
Right, bro. Hey, here's a, and you would know. He would walk past.
Yeah.
Look at this goop.
I thought it was something else. I'm like,
Yeah, I could tell that his mom was a goop.
yeah, you
Or
can see it.
yeah.
Once he said it.
Yeah. You gonna have brothers like that get beamed up on a chariot, and he doesn't look like he could be a brother, bro.
Yeah, he didn't.
He just look like a tan goop.
Yeah, I was like,
He just looked like a dark skinned goop.
right.
If anybody posted that.
Yeah, he put.
To mom did. Anyway, which to the spirit, cause hey, look, I was watching maybe like a sunrise,
Yeah.
spiritual speaking or something, and the elder mentioned how he was looking for a precept. He was asking people because it was a lot of people to grab it,
Yeah.
and nobody grabbed it. So
Right.
it was like who really be on the comment board? Scoffers.
Right.
I'm gonna just make him look for it.
Right.
Because out of everybody on the comment board, only to mine posted.
Yeah, I seen that video too. It was after it was like done. He was in the hammock.
So it's like what you other people come. Granted, some probably driving, some probably at work, but what the hell are y'all the scoffers?
Or at least say, hey, I would. I'm driving or something. Say something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brothers trying to find a precept.
Yeah.
Hey, try to look it up. The hell, hey, and I let you know, it really scoffers and scorners watching too, man.
Now want to make the president.
Yeah, just don't want to make your presence known. But Surah 10 and verse 30, the poor man is honored for his skill, and the rich man is honored for his riches. He that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches?
Right.
And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty? That's right. So that means that, bro, you're gonna be, exalted.
Wow.
I'm talking about exalted. Hey, look, you know how Jake tell you a name twice so they try to remember. You know, rich.
Right.
No, like, bro, exalted.
Right.
That's how much of a high level we're gonna be on.
Right.
Because if you take a look at LeBron James and Floyd and them, right? They're honored for their skill, playing hooping and shit like that. But just imagine when they finally get the kingdom of heaven. That exaltation is going to be on even a higher level, because it tells you that the people amongst tribes are going to be as David, and we know how David was getting down. David was getting busy. But go ahead and read what you got.
John chapter 3 and verse 20 says, "For everyone that doeth evil of the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved.
Yeah, lest his deeds should be reproved. Go ahead.
But he that doeth truth cometh to the light."
Right, he that doeth truth cometh to the light. And that's why when we heard the truth, right, our spirits gravitated towards it.
That's right.
Because we felt in our spirit that it wasn't, the word that was on earth wasn't right, or that we had a bigger purpose, and this is the bigger purpose to preach the word.
That's right.
To prophesy the downfall of America.
That's right.
That was the purpose. Go ahead, brother.
It says, "But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be manifest, that they are wrought in the heavenly Father."
That's right. So ultimately, the point of bringing this out was the light. Going back to Esau,
Right.
Esau's light being put out,
Light
which
bearer.
was that light is wickedness, but we're also that light, the righteous light. We're the righteous light that everybody neglect.
Right.
But because of everybody neglecting this light, they get to perish.
Right.
But in the Proverbs 13:13, he that despises the word is going to be what? Destroyed.
Right.
But he that keeps the word is what? have life everlasting. It's going to be the ultimate light. All right? So with that, we're going to close out. How at the if you brothers and sisters were edified. All praise and glory until Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, to America. Milk to go, Johanna. That's Johanna. All right, Shalom.